display the changes. Except Monica and Sukanya, everyone are practiced, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you have any doubt in that for the creation part, whether in the changes and the display part?
No.
No, ma'am, sir.
No.
But while creating some of the display field are missing, right? Like screen fields.
Yeah. That's actually they have made it in the configuration part. Okay. So I'll show you today. Okay, the field screen field setting and all. I'll show you. Vendor master is not hectic as much as material master we have done, right? In the material master for the configuration part, for the number ranges and the screen field setting, it will take so much time, and we have to do so many things in the material master. But in the vendor master, it will not happen like that. We'll be having the direct path, and it is easy compared to material master. Okay.
Yeah, like bank details and reconciliation, everything they have field is available, right? Which field have we entered? Like
Yeah.
mandatory fields, everything.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Harish, now. Okay.
Okay.
So first we will go to the vendor account group. Okay, like as I told that day, like it will act as an in the material master. The main function of the material type is like it will control the number ranges, screen fill setting, right? So the same thing in the vendor master. The vendor account group is mainly it required to have a different types of vendor. For example, for one type vendor, we need to define one separate account group we need to maintain, and for the service provider and the domestic vendor and the import vendor, to differentiate types of vendor, mainly we are using this account group. Okay. So firstly, we have copied the standard one. KRED we have taken, right? What we will do
Yes.
now means like we will create one account group by copying the standard one. Okay. Before that, I'll share my screen. Here, what happened in the real time scenario? The client requirement is, see, account group. Account group. Just I'll write only the one part definition, okay? To have a different type of vendors. You can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So the main function of the account group is required to have a different types of vendor. For example, I'll write down. I'll show you how to create one-time vendor also today. One-time vendor, domestic vendor, service provider vendor, import vendor. Like this, to differentiate the types of vendor, we are creating the account group. Okay. See what happens in the real time. The client requirement is, for example, for the domestic vendor, they need, see, T001. They require T001 for domestic vendor. Okay. I'm writing the client requirements, and T002 for the import vendor. These are the client requirements which I'm writing. Okay. Just for the example purpose, I'm giving you example. So they need different types of the number which start from T00. The name should start from domestic vendor, and T002 for the import vendor, and T003 for one-time vendor, and then T004 for service vendor. Okay. This is the client requirement. What happened in the real time? The client will in the PPT they will tell like I need the different types of the vendor with the name starts from the T001, T002, T003, and T004, and the number ranges also. For example, for the domestic vendor, they require the number should start from 654. Yeah. The number should start from this. Okay. for the domestic one. This is the client requirement, which I told right in the BPD document, all the details will be available, right? For example, like what will happen in the real time when the implementation project is started, they will give you the ASIS report. Okay, ASIS report is nothing but whatever, for example, if whatever the data they are maintaining, for example, instead of SAP, if they are maintaining the Oracle, or else if they are maintaining in the Excel sheet for about their business, so they will give one report, ASIS report. Okay, based on that, we need to make one more report, that is the to be report. Okay, in the to be report, what will happen, like what and all the configuration we are going to implement in the SAP. Okay, that we need to maintain. This and all the project topics. Just I'm explaining you for the understanding purpose now. Okay, Manish.
Yes, Pons.
Yeah,
Yes.
still you understood, right? So what will happen? So this is the requirement. So what client will tell, like for the domestic vendor, the account group will start from T001 in the name, and the number ranges should be start from 654. Any number you can give. Just for the understanding purpose, I have taken 654000000. Okay. And as the same like T for the import vendor, the required account group name start from the T002, and for the one-time vendor, they require the start from T003, and the service vendor they want it from the T004. It's according to that the number ranges also should differ. Okay, like for example, for the import vendor, they require 789, any number you can give. Okay, this number ranges should start from 789. Like this, this is the requirement. So what we have to do is first we will configure the account group. Okay, so write down the path. I'll show you the system. Write down the path. Okay. Everyone are writing, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
This path is to configure accounting group.
Yeah. First, we are configuring the account group. See? This you understood, right, Sneha?
That I understood.
Yeah. What is account group? And I have just given you the example. This is the client requirement.
Okay, that
Write down the terms. Client. Just I'm giving you example. This in the real time, everything is mentioned. This is the client requirement. For example, for the domestic vendor, the account group should start from T001 and the number ranges should start from 654. Okay, same thing for the import vendor, one-time vendor, service vendor, it will differ. Just I'll show you one account group, how to create the account group. Okay, just write down the path here. First SPRO, then SAP reference IMG, then logistic general, then business partner, then vendor. Here you can see, right? Once you click the business partner, you can see the customers, vendors and tools. Just click on vendors. You will get to control and reporting. In this, just click on control. Okay. Here you can see, right? Define account groups and field selection.
Yes.
Yeah. Just click on this. You'll get this screen. Finished with the path or should I repeat? Anyone? Sukanya, Srinivas, have you write down the path?
Just last step.
last, what is that option? Define account group and field selection. Huh?
Yeah, define account groups and field selection in the bracket vendor.
Okay.
Business partner, vendor, then control. I'll write down 1 second. Show you. See, SPRO, SAP reference IMG, then logistic general. Then where we have to go now?
Business partner.
Yes, business partner. Then
Vendor.
yes. Then
Control.
then
Define account group and field selection.
yes, very good. So once you click that, you will be getting the screen. Okay. Here, what we have to do is we have to copy the standard one. Can anyone tell me the standard account group? which we have taken for the creation of the vendor account in the master.
KRED.
Yes. You can search by scrolling this, or else in the position you can mention directly. Okay, in the position, if you mention KRED and click enter, you'll get in the first. Okay, you can scroll down here, or else in the position you can mention the KRED. Okay, do one thing, just select this one and then copy as. Done.
Yes.
Yeah, once you are done with this, change the account group number. So what we are doing for the domestic vendor, right? For the T001. See, just in the example I have taken here, T001 we are creating for the domestic vendor, right? So I have taken T001. Any name you can mention, okay? It's not only T001, T002. Just for the understanding purpose, here I have made it for the domestic vendor T001, T002 for import vendor, like that. Anything you can mention, okay? So in the account group name, just mention T001. In the name, mention the description. We are creating for the domestic vendor. Okay. And here you can see the number range, right? 02. No need to worry. So once we're done with the creation part of the account group, I will tell you about the number ranges. Okay. That's all. Here, just what you have to do is you have to name the account group name, and then you have to give the description: domestic vendor or the import vendor or service vendor, anything you have to give. Then the remaining field is not necessary as of now for the creation of the account group. Okay.
But Manasa, below that, like partner team of produce, something is there? No, they are like ID1, ID2.
Which one?
Like below that.
Yeah,
one.
yeah. This is
Yeah,
the
partner
partner schema is the one more topic, Harish.
Okay.
Partner schema, it's actually what will happen, we have the different fields, right? For the example, for the HR department, sales department, like what will happen for a particular vendor, for a particular business, if we have the 4 or 5 partners for the one business, we will group them together. Okay, that topic is the partner schema. So you will be learning this partner schema topic later.
Okay.
Okay, that is the separate lesson here. As of now, I'm showing you how to define the account group. That's all. No need to worry. This you will be having the separate session, partner schema, and different topic also. This one. Okay. Apart from this field status, I'll show once we are done with the account group, the number ranges, one-time vendor, and the field status we will define now only. Okay. Just for right now, like we are defining the account group. For that, we need to copy the standard one. Then you have to name it here, which account group, and then you have to give the description. Okay. Once you are done with, just press enter.
I mean, account book, we have to give 4 number tag.
Yes. So you can see here, right? T001 for the domestic vendor. Save it. See, if you're not saved properly, whatever the changes you have made here, it's not going to pop up in the testing. Okay. So whenever you're going to save any configuration, the request number will come. Nothing but the TR number will pop up. Okay. If you're getting this TR number, then only it is the confirmation that you have configured the any configurations. Right. Okay. Data was saved. So if you wanted to see once again, just double click on this. You can see, right? T001 domestic vendor, we have created the account group. This is the configuration part. Okay. Does anyone tell me like configuration, which landscape we are doing? In which landscape we are doing? In which server?
Develop.
Yes. What about others? In the starting
Yes,
only I
once.
have shown you.
Yeah,
Development, that's
Yeah. So whatever in the development server have informed you, like in the sandbox, whatever the configurations I am showing you now, we are doing in a sandbox. as of now, in the same client, we are doing the configuration and testing part, everything, but in the real time, it will differ, okay? They will be having the different clients for the configuration part, for the testing part, and the golden client also, okay? But as of now, in the same practicing server, we are configuring with the same client, and our testing part also, we are doing with the same client, okay? Just now, we are created the vendor account group in the sandbox, just imagine, okay? We have created the vendor account group in a sandbox. What we have to do is, next step, what is the step?
After sandbox.
Testing.
Yeah,
Testing.
we have configured, right? We have to
Yes.
test right now.
Ma'am, this data retent levels means
Sorry,
data retent levels.
I didn't get you, Srinivas.
Hello?
Yeah,
The data retent levels means in that
Good.
screen we have
which one?
in configuration of account grouping.
Okay. You want me to show once again or what?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Just we'll see whichever the configuration we have done right now, okay? Like we have created T001 domestic vendor right now, right? So I'll just show you where is business partner, yes. Vendor, then control, then define tag. In the position just mentioned, T001 we have created, right? Here, double click on this. Whatever the account group you have created just now, you will
In
get.
right side there is a data retent levels.
Yes, this plant 11 relevant and vendor sub ranges relevant, right? This
Yes.
is as of now, it's not required. That's what I'm telling you. Like vendor sub ranges and partner schema, you will be having a separate section. For this, you need to do the different configuration part. Only for the account group, this two is required. That's all. And for the number ranges and field status, I will explain you this. But in the partner determination procedure, the data retention level, whatever the vendor sub ranges is there, we will be having a separate session. That's a different topic. Okay, vendor sub ranges is a different topic, and the partner schema is the different topic. Once you're done with the basic portion, you will be having the next level of the topics. That time, partner schema, vendor sub ranges, everything will be covered. Okay.
Okay.
So do you have any doubt in the vendor account group creation? Just you have to name the vendor account group here, and then you have to give the description. Okay. If you're creating in a practice purpose, for example, P001 for the domestic vendor, create 2-3 account group today only. Then P002 for the import vendor, like that, to create 2 to 3 vendor account group. Okay. Any doubt? Till account group, we have just done the configuration part of how to create the account group. We need to test, right? For that, what we need to do? Anyone?
Create vendor.
Yes.
XK01.
XK01. Here we have to create the one vendor. For example, company code I have taken 1989. Purchase organization, let me take my purchase organization. Which purchase organization we have created in the beginning? Does anyone remember?
HPCO or
HHPO. See, Hinduja Health Purchase Organization will take our purchase organization only, okay? Account group, which account group we have created right now?
T001.
T001, right? Just check where is T001. Here you can see, right? T001 domestic vendor.
Yes.
Take that. Do you have any doubt? Company code 1989, which have given, you have to take that one only. Purchase organization, whichever the purchase organization you have created in the enterprise structure, you can take that purchase organization. Account group, whichever the account group you have created right now, you have to copy the same thing. Once you're done with the enter, the same thing, the company and the name should be like, I'll take which one? Hinduja vendor. And then search term, anything you can give, and then street house number 20 only. Then for any Austria country, it's India. Once you're done with, just I'm creating the vendor, okay, by using the new account group. Then in the control is nothing. In the payment transaction, this and all, it's completely in the real time. If they are given all the details like the bank account, bank fee, they will mention in the BPA document. You have to mention, okay, or else no need to worry. And then in contact person also, in the reconciliation account, you have to maintain 160000. See, I'll just show you the reconciliation account also. Which one we are using? 16 is trade payable. Like for the domestic purpose, we are using this one, right? For the vendor, if we are using for the like the foreign one, by paying the company code level, we have to select the different things, but don't select anything as of now. Okay, only we are creating for the domestic purpose vendor. Just take 160000, and the cash management group is nothing but the A1. A1 is nothing but the cash management we are paying in the domestic payment level. So that's why I'm taking the A1. Once you're done with, if any tax is there, anything is there, we need to mention it here. Once you're done with this, in the payment tema, you're done in data, like order currency. Order currency, what you have to mention now? Why?
INR. Indian rupees well.
Yeah, in the country we have
Yeah.
selected the India.
State.
Yeah, that's why in the order currency we have to mention INR. Or else if we are mentioning any European countries like that, you have to mention based on that particular country currency here. Okay, if you are mentioning the European region, any region country in the beginning, and if you're changing any order currency as an INR, it will not take. You have to mention particularly that currencies. Okay, so as of now, I have taken India and the order currency is INR. Once you're done with this, just enter save. We have created one vendor. So whatever you are creating, just note down, okay? Which one? P001 we have created vendor account group, okay? Done? Now, anyone has a doubt till how to configure the vendor account group and how to do the testing part?
No.
You understood, right? In the sandbox, in the real time, you have to use the different lines. In the sandbox, you have to do the configuration. In the unit testing, you have to do the testing part. But in here, only for the practice purpose, I'm using in the same server. Okay, same client. So we are done with the account group. Path you have written, right? And T code also find out. If you're not getting, let me know. I'll tell you the T code, direct T code. So next, we will move on to the screen field setting. So does anyone have the doubt, like in the Material Master, you already know how to the screen field setting? What is screen field setting?
Screen fill means this option hide mandatory.
Yeah, any fields we can make the changes. For example, payment terms should be, we can make it as a mandatory, or else anything in the vendor master. Just 1 second, I'll show you. See, for example, here you can see, right, country is mandatory and such term is mandatory and region is not mandatory. You can make region as a mandatory field. For example, here the postal code, they have not made it mandatory. They have made keep it as an optional one. So we can make it that as a mandatory. And then for example, language also we can make it mandatory. Any field, okay? Any specific if we wanted to change as an optional or else a mandatory, or else we wanted only in the display mode, or else we want to hide any language here in any field here, so we can do that setting. So where we have to do that settings is in the screen field setting, okay? And in the Material Master, what you have done is for particular field, you have gone through the technical name and you have copied and you have done all those things, right? But in the Vendor Master, don't need to worry, like you will be having the direct one, okay? Just what you have to do is write down the path, the same thing, whichever you have created for the vendor account group. Before that, I'll write down the requirement of the client. For example, I'll take, yeah, okay. For 3001 we have created, right? So for 3001 vendor account group, I need payment terms. See? Mandatory. I need this field should be mandatory whenever we are creating the vendor group by using this account group. Okay, so we will do that when setting now. This is the requirement of the client. Payment terms should be mandatory. Okay. Okay. What we will do? Same SPRO. Write down the path. Under here, see. Write down the second heading as screen field setting. This is the client requirement. Payment term should be mandatory. For this, you need to write down the path. Okay, I'm not writing all the things here, just I'm explaining. Just only for your purpose, I have written only one line here. Okay. SAP reference IMG. Done. Can anyone tell me the steps till define account group?
Logistic general,
Yes.
Business partner.
Done.
business part,
Yes. Then
vendors,
Vendors.
yes.
control,
Yes. Then same thing for the screen field setting also. What you have to do is just click on this. You'll get this field. Okay. What you have to do is in the position, take which account group we have created right now.
T00.
T001.
In the position, just mention T001. Just click on. So we will get our which account group we have created. Double click on that. You will be getting this screen. Okay. Once you get this one, you can see here, right? Under this field status, general data, company code data, purchasing subrate, and purchasing client.
Yes.
Yeah, what you have to do is I'll show you all the details. Okay, only the specification which we have to do, we will do it later. For example, if I need the changes in the general data, just double click on that. Okay, you'll get this screen. For example, if you wanted to change in address, if you wanted to change the fields in a communication, control, payment, transaction, contact person, just I'll show you address. Okay, for example, take it here. What they have done for the name one, they made it as an required entry. For example, I'll show you here /xk01. See here, you can see the screen, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. See, whatever the changes they have made it. Name one, they have made it as a required entry. Form of address, they made it as an optional entry. Search term also, they made it as a required entry. See, search term, they made it as an required entry. Country also, they made it an required entry. Street or house number, they made it as an optional. You can observe the changes here, right? Whatever the changes they have made, required entry, optional entries, this and all, you can see this in the screen, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So what we have to do is in the general data, whatever the changes, if we wanted to require, for example, if you wanted to made district as a mandatory, you can change it here. What we will do, we will take two requirements. Okay, I'll mention it here. Payment term should be mandatory and district. We'll see the changes. Okay, and the client requirement is district should be also mandatory. We will do that also. Okay. So I made the changes from the optional entry to required entry. I made the changes in the district. Okay, this in the district. So whichever the fields is available now, whatever the changes you require, you can do this one. Okay, you can make it for the optional or else you can make it for the required entry. Once you're done with, just save here. You will be getting the TR number. Done. In the general data, we have changed the, let me check. See, district we have changed, made it as a mandatory, right?
Ma'am, what is suppress?
Sorry,
What is the suppress?
like you will not get this screen. For example, whatever the fields they have made it as an suppress here, you can't able to see. It is like an hide. Yes, see required entry. So you will be getting this particular tick. Mandatorily, you need to mention the details here, or else the vendor master will not be created. And the second one is optional entry. See, street or house number, postal code or city. You can either you can mention it, or else if you are not going to mention also, it's fine. You can do the vendor master creation. Okay, this is the optional entry they have made. For example, display. Like what will happen in the display mode? They have not made any changes. Let me. What will? Yeah, in the display mode, only you can see. Either you can't edit, or else you can't change anything here. Only you can see the specific field. Okay. In the suppress, what will happen? Particular field will not pop up in the screen. In this particular screen, particular field will not pop up. It will be in the idle state. Okay. These are the 4 things. Here. Understood?
Yes.
Yeah, just now down here in the general, in the address field, we have made district changes. Okay, from the optional entry to required entry, we have made the changes. Just now we are checked. If you wanted to change in the communication, you can do this one. It's completely with the different fields. Whatever the things you wanted to change, you can make it here. One more thing I'll do now. What I'll do? Yeah. The third one is control. See, whatever the fields is required. Sorry. Sukanya,
No, ma'am. It's
understood?
yes.
Okay. So these are the different fields. Okay. Whatever the changes you require, you can do it here. Address, communication, control, payment transaction, and contact person. Particularly what we are searching is, for example, in a general data, I've shown you, right? Let me check with the company code data. In a company code data, what are the accounting details? If you wanted to change the fields, you can do it here. For example, see, reconciliation account, they have made it as an required entry, like which we have mentioned 160000, right? They have made it as an required entry. That's why whenever we are creating the vendor master, we need to mention the reconciliation account. And then cash management group and the short key, head office, everything they have made it as an optional entry. Okay.
Mansa,
Yeah.
what is the meaning of suppress?
Suppress, it's nothing but the hide.
Okay.
You can see this, right? In the
Yes.
second one, firstly, I have shown you the general data, whatever the basic details. In the beginning only, I told you, right? Vendor master, we can be, there will be 3 types of data: general data, company code data, and the purchasing data. In the first vendor master class, I told you, we have the 3 types of data in the vendor master. You have written, right? General data, company code data, and the purchasing data. In the general data, I showed you all the basic details like the address, communication, payment transaction, and the contact person, anything. So once you click with the address, whatever the specific field you read the changes, you can do it here. Okay. In this, we have made it the district as and mandatory from the optional entry. So I have written here. Let me check later. Once you're done with this, if you wanted any changes in the company code data, let me check with the company code data. Okay. Under the company code data, we'll be having these fields. For example, account management, which I have shown. For example, reconciliation, all the accounting details. Okay. Like the tax, anything. If you wanted to make that particular field as an optional or required entry, or in the display mode, you can make the changes here. Okay. Same thing in the payment transaction also. Terms of payment. See here. Then if you wanted to block any payment, block the payment method, any field you can make it as and change here. Make the changes. Okay. For example, as of now, I need the purchase term as an mandatory, right? That field will be available in the purchasing data. Once you click this one, you will be getting the group's name, select group purchasing data. Okay, I'll double click on this. Where you can see this, I wanted to make mandatory payment terms. Where you can see,
Like terms of payment.
yes, terms of payment. It's in optional one, so I made it as an required entry here. Okay, if you wanted to change any field as an, you can do it here. But as of now, I've made only terms of payment mandatory. Once you're done with this, just save it. Again, save. Okay, let me check purchasing data. See, it's in a required entry. Okay, what we have done, we have made two changes. One thing, we have made the terms of payment mandatory, and the other one is district data mandatory. Okay, we are configured these things, right? Till now, any doubt?
No.
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 So any field you can make the changes. Okay, it's not only district, it's not only payment ups and all. I have shown you right in the 3 specific data field. Whatever the changes you need required, you can do the changes in the general data, company code data, and the purchasing data. These two things, no need to worry. Purchasing separation, purchasing client. Only this 3 data is mandatory here. Okay, only you need to do the changes here. Okay, this and all will coming in the next classes based on particular lessons. Okay, so we have made the changes. What we have to do now?
We have to check.
Yeah,
Test.
we have to do the testing, right? So for this, and one more thing, whenever you're testing, for example, under which account group we have made the changes?
T001.
Domestic
201.
T001, right? For example, what will happen? One second. By mistakenly, what you will do, instead of T001, if you're changing, one second, if you made any account group and if you're going to check the whatever the screen field changes you have done, it's completely wrong. Okay. So in the screen field setting, under which account group we have make the changes, just observe that one. You have to mention particularly that account group only. Okay. For example, T001, we have made the changes, right? Click on this. See here, district. It's in mandatory one, right? We have made the changes,
Yes.
right? Wait, I'll show you one more example. Let me take other account group. Okay, I'll take KRED account group here just to show the difference. KRED. Okay, click on this. Can you see here?
No district.
Yeah, there is no district only here, right?
Hmm.
So what is the changes?
That changes only in the account group, not in
Yes.
the general.
Yeah, so basically it's completely based on the account group. For our account group, for example, T001, we have made two changes. One is for the district, another is for the payment terms, right? So the changes which you have made, we can see this here. Okay.
Yes.
Name. Okay. Hinduja vendor account mention. Such time mention anything here? 20 district. District, which district? Bangalore. Postal 0091. And then country, IN, India. Click on this. Oh, not to worry. You don't have any doubts right here. So that's why I'm moving fast here while creating the vendor. Manish, do you
No,
have
no.
Yeah.
Nothing.
only for the testing? Okay. Yeah. See here. Terms of payment, we made it as a mandatory, right? That also we can see here, right?
Yes.
Order currency also we need to maintain, terms of payment also we need to maintain here. This is the changes. Whatever we have done the configuration, we can see the changes here. Just click on this, save. Whatever the vendor or vendor account grouping you are doing, right, just save that. Okay. Yes. Done. Any doubt here till here? Does anyone have any doubt in the screen fill setting?
No much.
Okay. So we are done with the second one. Okay. Path you have written, right? Same as it is for the account group. The thing is, once you are done with the define account group and field settings, you have to select the whichever the account group particularly, and then you have to go to the field status and you have to make the changes. Okay. And then you have to do the testing part. So third thing, number ranges. We will moving on to the third one. For example, here I gave you the example, right? For example, for particularly for this domestic vendor, the client requirement is the number should be start from 654. Okay. These changes we will make it here. Let me copy this. Okay. Particularly for the T001 account group, the client requirement is for the domestic vendor. The number should be start from the 654. Okay. This we will do it in a steps. Write down the path. SPRO SAP reference IMG. Done.
Yes.
Then logistic general. Then business partner. Done. Then vendor. Then control. So what is the changes here? Which field I have to select here? Anyone?
Define number ranges for vendor masters.
Yes, Monica. Very good. Click on this. Have you write down the path?
Yes.
Yeah. Once you click on this, you can see this screen, right? Process the objects in the specified sequence. You will get the two fields. One is for the interval and one is for the number range. First, whatever the number ranges we have to define, right? We have to do the definition part in the intervals, and we need to do the assignment part in the number range. Okay. First, what we'll do, just click on intervals. You will be getting this screen. Okay. Once you get this screen, can you observe this one? First one, insert line, the plus symbol.
Yes.
Click on this. What we have to do is, I'm doing for the domestic vendor, right? For example, for the T001, let me take the domestic DT. Okay. Any number you can give here. And for me, let me write also. Number has taken as an DT. And then from number I'll write down from 654 to then This is for your reference part. One, sometimes what will happen, you will forget the number only, okay? Then you have to search from the beginning. Instead of that, whatever you are going to configure, write down here. Okay? This is the things which I am doing right now. For the domestic vendor, see here, I mentioned DT from 6500. This is the client requirement. The number should start from the 654000. Copy. 2. See, you have to do these things. And one more thing, can anyone remember what is NR status? In the material master configuration part, I informed what is the NR status.
Available.
Available.
Yes, available numbers, like how many, for example, from this number to this number ranges, how many materials or how many vendors you have created. The remaining NR status, you can see it in an NR status. Okay. So this is the example. This is the client requirement. The number should start from 654 and the number should end from the 999 in the ending. So we are creating for the domestic vendor. So I have just taken example as a DT. Okay. This is the thing which I'm configuring. Understood? And you can see this box, right? Internal number ranges or external number ranges. For example, now we will create only for the internal number ranges. Okay. That's why no need to tick this tick box. Whenever you wanted to assign the external number ranges, you wanted to tick. And one more thing, in the material master, for the same material type, we can assign the internal and the external number ranges, right? But in a vendor master, it's not possible. For the one account group, either you can assign the internal or else you can assign an external number ranges. Okay. Do you have any options here? Both the internal and
No.
external?
No.
No, right? In the material master, we have the option for the same material type, we can assign both the internal number ranges and the external number ranges, but it's not possible in the vendor master. Either you can assign the external number ranges, or either you can assign the internal number ranges. Okay, as of now, we are creating for the internal number ranges. This is the settings which we have done. Enter. Just let me check which one we have taken. DT, right? Yeah. Let me do this first. Okay. Let me check in the intervals. Let me check mine. DT. See, it's not saved actually. One second. Let me take with one more number. I'll take 4, 5, 6. Or else, yeah, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Numbers should not be overlapped. It's fine, I'm getting there. Why it's happening? All the number ranges are used, I guess. Let me check one more number here. 4, 4, 4. Just check, okay, if the number is coming as an overlap, try with other numbers. Okay. Let me check with this. Internals already available. Okay. Let me check DP. Why it's all the numbers are overlapping here. Let me check with one more number. DP. 333, 23. Okay, XD. See, all the number actually it's overlapping. Actually, morning I have created one number ranges. Okay, just I'll show you that one. DO I have created in the morning. See here, you can see this, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, actually I have created this in the morning. Okay, 4, 5, 6, whatever the number I have given, this I have created. Just check with you whenever you are practicing. Number should not be overlapped. Okay, so I have tried 3, 4 numbers. All the numbers is already taken. So I have created in the morning the this DO1 4, 5, 6, 000000. So I've shown you this. Well, let's check once again. Let me check. I will try once again. Okay. 4, 3, 2, 6, 7. 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me check with this. No, even this number is overlapped actually. Okay, we have to check is it's the practice server. Okay, so that's why it's showing all the numbers they have used here. That's why it's showing like this. See, this you can see, right? Devo. This one I have created in the morning. Devo. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 00000, and then 0. Just what you have to do is you have to do the number, anything you can give from which number to which number the client requirement is there. So you have to mention here. Okay, from 456,002 to 456,999. This is the client requirement. Once you are done with this, you have to do the same. Done.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any doubt here?
No, ma'am. So, but while creating that number is why the overlap is coming. The
See.
number ranges are not available. Or?
See, it is the practice server. Okay, so you can see it here, right? See, from 1 to 10 they have already used. Then again
Yes.
they have started from the 10000, then it's ended to the 999. So which number I have tried? Like 456 or 654, like that I have tried, right? See,
Yeah.
all the
Yeah.
numbers it's already used. So that's why I'm
Okay.
getting the overlapping number. You can see
Okay.
here.
Okay, we can see the available number ranges, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, this is the practice error. In the real time, it will not happen. The number
Okay.
ranges, they won't, it's not at all created. Here, all the server access with everyone.
Okay.
Everyone will practice here. See, M1, M2, N1, all the alphabetics also they have taken. Morning by, I have taken one number that is DO I have taken and I made it as 4, 5, 6, something like that. So I got, it's done. So that's why I have tried also. But let me tell. Can anyone tell me the any numbers which I can try once again, Manish?
You can start with 9.
Start with 9. Okay, 9.
9, 7, 8 or something.
Let's see. Wait. 9 also. It's there. Let me check.
Okay, but yeah, change the name.
No. We'll try once again. If it's not possible, we'll 9, 8, 7, 9, 8, 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll try this one. That will already. Okay. TXT I'll give. And this also available. Then TD I'll give. This is also available. Then SC I'll give.
This is available.
Wait, let me check SC. We'll try to save this one. I don't think it will take. No. This is the problem we will get. Okay. Now, whenever you are practicing, just in a one time only, see the available number. Just give the exam. Yeah.
What
We have
exactly
to
the
give
error
the
shows?
different name or the
Sorry,
number
sir.
we have to give the
Sorry?
different. The name we have to give the different name. Right?
Yeah, name see here. You have to give the two numbers. Okay. Either it is alphabetic, numeric, or anything you can give.
That
Just
one we have to give the different name from the
Yeah.
other one existing.
Yeah. In the real time, this problem will not come. Okay. So you have to create whatever the requirement I told you, right? Number. Just I've given you the example. For example, domestic vendor from number to number. Directly, you have to mention this in the field. In this field. Okay. Here, so many members already practiced. They already used all the numeric and the alphabetics also. That's why you are getting this problem here.
Okay.
Okay. In the real time, it will not happen. Just what you have to do is insert line, just mention DT from number to number, and then you have to say. That's all. This data they will provide. What is the requirement for the client? This is the requirement from the client. The number should start from 654 and it should end from the 999. And the particular number is domestic vendor. Okay. This is the requirement. The data, this you have to mention it here. DT from number to number, and then you have to save. This is for the internal number. And suppose if you wanted to maintain for the external number ranges, you have to do the ticking. That is the difference. That's all. Then
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
see, DO, just take the example as an DO. Okay, this morning I have created this one. DO. And the number actually 456. I've created this one in the morning. This is the requirement. Whatever I have done in the morning, just I'm showing you this one. DO 4560000 and 4569999. This you can see in the screen, right? This I have created in the morning. That's why I'm showing you this one. Okay. This is the definition part. Once you are done with this, go back. Whatever the configuration you have to do, like whatever the definition you have to do, you have to do in an interval. Okay. Once you're done with this, go for the number range. Okay. In the number range, we'll try to check our account group. Okay. Which account group we have done? T001, right? Click on that. You can see here, right?
Yes.
See what you will do. I'll do the changes. Only one time I can do here, so that's why. See, in the morning I have created one number. Okay, one the number ranges, that is DO from 4556 to 4569999. Do you have any doubt here? I'm going to assign this part. That's why. You guys have seen that one, right? The DO one.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So what we have to do is just I'm doing the assignment. See what I have done. Let me go from the beginning. See, in the intervals, we have done this one. I'll DO 4560000 and 456999999. Okay. Once your creation part is done, go back. In the number ranges, go with a position. Mention the particular account group T001. Okay. Click on this. You can see this one, right? T001 for domestic vendor. We are going to make the changes. In default, they have taken 0 to as the number ranges. This is the reference they have taken. What we have to do is we are mentioning our number ranges to the particular account group DO. Okay, just do this. Save it. Data was saved. Done.
Yes, master.
I'll write down here. Assignment. So, particular account group, assign the number range. For example, P001 to the DO. Okay. Do you have any doubt? For particular account group, assign the number ranges. For example, for T001 account group, we have assigned the DO. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubts? So we are done with the configuration part, right? So we have to do the testing part now. So what we have to do? Manish?
We have to check in XK01.
Yes.
Yes.
Which account group I need to select now?
T001.
Yes. T001. Let me create one vendor. Company. Vendor number range. Leave anything as such number on the GitHub. Then district. We made it as a mandatory in screen field setting, right? That's why we have to mention the Bangalore. Then India. Once we are done with. What is the reconciliation account number?
16.
16.
Yeah. Cash management group. Order currency. And then terms of payment. This we made it as a mandatory in the screen filtering, right? Screen field setting. That's why we need to maintain it here.
Yeah.
Once you're done with this, save. Which number you can see?
4, 5, 6.
4, 5, 6. Which number we have assigned here? See here? For the DO 4, 5, the number should start from the 4, 5, 6, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, and it should end from the 999, right? So
Yes.
which number we can see now? We have created one vendor master. That's why the number starts from 4, 5, 6, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. Right?
Yes.
You put the changes.
Yes.
See. Mention all the details here. We are done with the account group. We have created vendor account group, and then we have created, we are done with the screen field setting, and then we have created the number ranges. Anyone has a doubt till here?
No, master.
And one more thing, in the beginning of the vendor master, I have given you the T code, right?
Yes. XK0. 3 goats.
Yes.
Yeah. So what are the T codes I have given?
XK01.
XK01 for creation.
Yeah.
Do for changes.
There in the last
Yes.
step, I have given you MKVZ, right?
Yes, vendor
Yeah.
list.
Yeah. That is, we'll do now. MKVZ. See? For example, let me do MKVZ. Once you click this one, we will be getting this screen, okay? For example, if you forget the vendor numbers from which to where, what you can do is purchase organization. Under purchase organization, we are creating the vendor master, right? So mention the purchase organization detail here. For example, in HHPO, we have not created much vendors. Let me show with the standard one, the TP10. Okay. This is the standard one. Just we'll check with this purchase organization, how many vendor master they have created. Once you click on this, just execute it, okay? See here, these are the number of the vendors are created under that purchase organization under TP10. This is how you have to check. Just mention your purchase organization and execute it. So n number of the vendors. Suppose if you have created 4-5 vendors, you can see that 4-5 vendors details here. Done.
Ma'am, can you show 1 second?
Yeah. Have you attended vendor master session, Sukanya?
Ma'am, yeah, yesterday, ma'am, the previous class you have started vendor master.
Yeah. There I have given the T codes, okay, like how to create the vendor master and the display one changes one.
Yes.
In the last one, I have given the MKVZ, okay. That T code you have to mention here, MKVZ. Okay, in the command field, you have to mention MKVZ. Okay.
Yes.
Once you're done with, just enter. You will be getting this particular screen. Okay. So what will happen? You can't remember all the vendor master number, okay, from to 2. So that time what you can do is, see, I'll show you one more difference. A01. While creating the vendor master, you have to mention the purchase organization detail here, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So what you have to do is just mention that purchase organization detail here. For example, under HH, actually we have created one purchase organization, okay, HHPO, but under that particular purchase organization, we have not created a number of the vendors. That's why I'm taking example for TP10 here, okay. Just mention that purchase organization name here, and you can see the screen, right? Execute. Just execute it. You'll get the list.
Okay.
Under particular purchase organization, how many vendors you have created, you will be getting all the details here.
Okay.
Any doubt?
No.
Okay. We are done with the number ranges, screen field setting, and then vendor account group. Do one thing, just take a 5 minutes break and come back. So we'll start with one-time vendor and then the leftover topics, the material type configuration. We will finish it off today, okay? Now it's 10:40. Take 5 minutes break. Back on 10:45. Done?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. We'll start with one-time vendor, okay? Does anyone have the idea about one-time vendor? Like the name will suggest like what is one-time vendor?
Only
Not regular requirements of that material.
Okay. Harish?
They are procuring material from one time, like
Can anyone give the senior like the
not a
example?
regular vendor, I think.
regular and
Okay, good. See, one-time vendor, what will happen means like a vendor from which normally we don't procure materials frequently, okay? Only whenever the requirement is there. For example, if I can take, for example, for a company, only I need the service, okay? Only in that particular time, what I'll do, I'll choose any one vendor, okay? After that one particular service purpose, I will not entertain that particular vendor, okay? That is the example which I'm giving you. This is called one-time vendor, a vendor from which normally we don't procure material frequently. Maybe you can say once in a year or 6 months, once in a 6 months, like that. We will talk with that particular vendor. Okay, that's why we have to create the one-time vendor. And the main difference is while creating the one-time vendor, it is like the same process as the regular vendor. Okay, the only difference is the vendor account group will change. The other details, the general data and everything will be changed as like the standard account group, but standard vendor. But only the changes here is for the one-time vendor, we need to do the setting for the vendor account group. Okay, that is the main changes. And for one-time vendor, there will be a separate account group and the separate address also. What will happen? I'll just show you how to create one-time vendor. Okay, whenever we are doing the PO and the IR, the remaining thing will come up. For example, in the standard vendor, what will happen? All the specific details will be available in a vendor. Okay, but in the one-time vendor, specifically for the address thing and all, we need to mention while creating the PO. That is the first changes. And the account information, we need to do that changes while doing the IR one. That is the main difference between the regular vendor and the one-time vendor. Okay. For the one-time vendor, whatever the specific vendor address we should maintain while creating the PO. The second thing is the account information, all the things which we are maintaining while creating the IR. Okay, that is the main difference for the standard vendor and the one-time vendor. So I'll just write down here. Okay. Let me share my screen first. One-time vendor. One-time one-time, and I'll just write down the definition. One line I'll write down. Okay, this is just for your reference part. A vendor from which normally we don't procure material frequently. Okay, maybe once in a year. Okay, this is the first thing you should understand. And the second thing is one-time vendor address should be maintained during PO creation. This is the second change. And the account details should be maintained during IR creation. Done. This is the main changes in the one-time vendor. Done with this?
Yes.
So we'll do
Yes.
configuration part here. Okay. For this, you can use the direct T code, that is FK01, or else you can use the path also. The same thing, SPRO, SAP reference IMG, logistic general, business partner, vendor, same control. See, define in the same field we have to do. Here, copy the standard one. For example, KRED is the standard one. Just copy this one. change the account group. One-time vendor, right? One-time vendor. One. I'll just OTV one. I'll mention here. One-time vendor. OTV one. Okay, just I'm creating one-time vendor one. This is description is the same thing as the while creating the account group we have maintained, right? Same thing we have to do. One-time vendor, just mention this description, and we can see the screen, right? Under the number range, one-time account,
Yes, sir.
you have to check this box here. Okay, this is the difference for the one-time vendor. The same thing while creating the standard account group, you have done the account group name you have mentioned and the description you have maintained and you have saved it. But in the one-time vendor, you have to check this box. One-time account box is there, right? You have to check this box. Done.
Yes, ma'am.
Enter. Save. See here. One-time account. We have created one-time vendor. Any doubt?
No.
What about others?
No.
So let me check with testing part. XK01. In the account group, just check with OTV1 we have created, right? One-time vendor. You have to select while creating the vendor master for one-time vendor, you have to select particularly that account. The wait. See here, one-time vendor. You have to select particularly that vendor. Okay. Any doubt? We'll create one vendor, one-time vendor. Okay, just as it is same. One-time. In the testing part, everything is same. Okay, one-time vendor. 20, 20, 23. And it's found with same address. Okay. Everything is same. Just you need to change the vendor account group for one-time vendor. Done. Order currency I have to maintain INR. We have created vendor for one-time account group. Just whatever you are creating, just note it down. Okay. One-time vendor. Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
No.
Does anyone have the doubt? While creating the one-time vendor, everything is same, just you need to check that box particularly. Okay. So while creating the account group, whatever the details you have mentioned, everything is same. Only the thing is you have to check that particular one-time account box. Done.
Yes, sir.
Does anyone have any doubt while creating the number ranges, screen field setting, vendor account group, and the one-time vendor? and in the vendor master configuration part. If you have any doubt, just let me know. Manish, Harish, Srinivas, Neha, Monica.
For that one-time vendor, you have given a random name, or it is like
Random. No, random.
random. Okay.
Just given one OTV one time vendor one, just given randomly.
Okay. Okay.
You can make it as the TV or one, anything you can. Just have taken one OTV one time vendor one. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
So vendor master configuration part is everything is done. If you don't have any doubts, I'll take 10 more minutes, that's all. The leftover topics are there, right? Material types, we will assign that particular part, okay? So it will be, we will finish that one. Done? Shall we continue?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Just let me know, shall I continue or not?
Yeah, you can.
Yes.
So the thing is that day we have left over with two topics, no, not two topics. See, 1 second. Yeah, actually we have created one group, okay, batch 9:30 AM, but we have not assigned to the material type, right? Just what we will do, we will go with that particular group and we will assign, okay? So does anyone tell me the how to check that box? How to go to that particular screen? You guys already practiced this thing. Let me know. Manish, you told you have practiced.
yes.
Yeah, where to go?
MSc something.
This code is I forgot, but I know the path. Then group
No, MMNR here group. Which
in the
group
group,
we have created there?
batch
Batch
9:30.
9.
Batch 9:30 AM we have created, right?
Yes.
For this we will assign any one material type. Okay, for that, or just go give control F here. Once you give control F, just I'll take randomly one material type. I have created one material type, that is SAW. That day I have created one material type. Just click on this. You can see this, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Sukanya, just let me know. Do you want me to repeat?
Yes, ma'am.
See, we have created, you have to watch that recorded video, okay? Then only you can connect this thing. See, actually, we have created one group, okay? I'll tell you how to create the group also, but I'll not create right now, okay?
Okay.
See, once you go with MMENR, sorry, you'll get this screen, okay? Once you get this screen, you can see this one, right? Maintain groups.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, just click on this one. Once you click on this one, in the second one, you can see this, right? Create.
Yes.
Create. Just give anything here. For example, I'll take one group, batch 5.
30.
9:30 already we have created. We have to take one more thing. Like I've taken batch. Let me take with the batch 25. Okay. Once you're done with this, in the above menu bar, you can see the interval, right?
Yes.
Yeah, click on that. In the free interval section, you have to go here. Okay. Whatever the numbers are available, you have to click on this one, then give here,
20.
then save.
Yeah.
Let me create this one, create this group. Okay. Batch 25 we have created. Okay. Go back. Let me check batch 25 whether we can see or what. Actually, I think that batch is already created by someone, I guess. See, I'll show you the previous one only. So actually we have created one batch 9:30 AM. Okay.
Yes.
or else let me batch 25. It's fine. We'll go by the previous one only, okay? Batch 9:30 a.m. This thing we have created that day, okay? Once you created the particular group, what you have to do is just give control F. Okay? In the control F, material type also we have created previously, okay? Any material type you can take. For example, I have taken one material type, that is SAW. Okay? Just give find it. You'll get this screen. Okay?
Okay.
Once you get this screen, double click on this.
Yeah.
Everyone can see this screen, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah, under this scroll down where we can find the batch 9:30 a.m. Just scroll down here where you can see your particular group. Any group, batch 20, batch 5, batch 9:30 a.m. Whichever the group you have created, just find out which group you have created. Just I'll scroll down where I can see my batch 9:30 a.m. Yeah, I can see here, right?
Yes, 7 days.
Yeah. Once click on that one and then give right, copy. And then save. Okay. Let me check now whether it's assigned or not. See here.
Yeah.
Yes.
SAW. This is the assignment part which is left that day. For the group, we have assigned the material type. Okay. So
Only with this-
while yeah, tell me.
Only with this find option, no control find.
Yeah, control F. Control F.
Yes.
Just note it down. Control F for the two things also, for to check the group, to check the material type. Instead of searching here, just give the control F. See, SAW I have given. Just give this one. Click on this. We already assigned. Control F. We wanted to see the group batch 9:30 a.m. Just instead of searching here, by mentioning control F, you can directly go to the group. Okay. And once you're done with the creation of the group, I already shown you how to create the group just now. Okay. And then any material type whichever you have created, just have taken one random material type, SAW. Okay. So take that particular material type and assign to the group. Whatever the configuration you have done here now, so whenever you're doing the material master creation, that time the it will pop up. For example, while creating the MM01, I'll create one thing. Wait. Anything I'll take Mansa industry only. Then material type, I'll take SAW. Okay, you have to say take particularly this material type only. Whichever you are assigned, right? For the group, you have to take particularly that material type, or else the whatever the number ranges you have assigned in the group, it will not get popped up. Okay. Just I'll create one now. Material master. Under which plant? HHCB. And the storage location HSL1. Yeah, anything I'll take. Then let's start this. See, we can see the changes here, right? 600000101. This number we have assigned in the group. You remember? Manish,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
let me show you the 1 second. /O MMNR. Okay. Group. Control F. /9:30 a.m. See here. You can see this number, right?
Yes.
Yeah, this number while creating the material master, see, both the numbers are same, 101, 101, right? We are creating first material here. That's why number has started from 101. So I'll create one material here now. Gross weight. Okay. HCB. HSL1. The second number, the gross weight we need to maintain. So just create one material for the testing part. Okay, we don't have much time, so I'll show you the second assignment part. So whenever you're creating the material master, so whatever the changes you have done in the number ranges, you can see it here, right? See this changes. Just observe those things whenever you're creating the material master. Done. So one more thing we left over that day. So this thing we have done. Which one? SW we have. Okay. One more thing it's left. What is that?
It is screen filled with material type.
Yeah, screen filled with the material type. It's left over. So what I'll do, just I'll take any. So for the technical number, what I need to do? I'm going fast here just to take the technical name. So which field you want the changes? Manish?
This external material group.
This one. You want the changes, right? So what I'll
Yes.
do, I'll take the technical name.
Yes.
Copy here. This one. Copy. Okay. This technical name for what? Which technical name we are copying?
External material group.
External material group, right? External material group. We'll note it down. External material group. Okay. So we have taken this one. Once we are done with this, what we have to do?
OMSR.
Yes. Tell me the steps I will do. OMSR,
Then field
Yes.
name.
Yes.
Copy paste.
Yes. Then,
And then the arrow.
okay. What
And
is the
then
number? 151, right?
151 is the same.
Yeah, if you wanted to maintain fine particularly with the same group number, you can do it here, or else if any other fields are also available in particular group, you have to change to any group. Okay. So as of now, only one field is available in a 151. So no need to change this one. Okay. So then what we have to do, Manish?
Here we I already make the name also, like copy and then copy the standard one.
Yeah, good. See, this is what will happen. Manish actually practice. That's why he's telling all the steps. Take this one, copy as.
Yeah, then and the change the name.
Tell me any other name.
And PUT put.
Okay.
Already.
So what do you want to do? The external material group, we want it for the required entry, right? We'll change it.
Yes.
Then
Save it.
okay, let me write down the 151, right? The particularly the group number. Field selection group 151. Yeah. Sometimes we will forget. That's why I'm save. Done.
Okay. Yes.
Let me check external material group 151. Only this one. What is their put, right? PUT.
P.
Yeah, required entry.
yes.
Yeah, it's done. So we have defined the group, sorry, field selection. What we have to do now? We have to do the assignment part to the industry sector and the material type, right?
Mm.
What is the T code for
Yeah.
the creation of the material type?
Oh, that OMS 2.
Thank God it's working. So what I have to do now?
You have to just find the standard
Yes.
and the
Standard
copy.
ROH, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Like this one.
The copy one.
Yes. We'll change it. Material type.
Yeah.
Which material type will change? Tell me any other name, Manish.
Type it 0. Type it 0 ZERO.
No, tell me any other name.
BUI by
1 second. The field reference PUT put, right? The field reference which we have done. Okay. So material type which we will create TUP. I'll write. Okay.
yes.
See,
Yes.
here there is a changes in the field reference. Instead of ROH, what you have to do is you have to mention your field reference PUT.
Or-
Put. Okay. Then one material type PUT. Then enter. No need to do any changes here. Just check with this. Enter. Same thing. You can see this, right? TUP. Then select. Then again the same procedure for creation of the material type. Quantity and value update. Just check that one. Yeah, it's done. Save it. You'll get the TR number. Done.
Yes.
So we are. I'll write down. Assign the PUT field reference to the PUP material type. Okay. We assign the PUT field reference to. If anyone has not practiced, these steps will not going to understand. Manish has practiced already. That's the reason he's telling all the steps here. Okay. Assign the
Yep.
PUT field reference to the TUP material type. Yes.
Instead of mentioning the old one, we have to
Yeah.
put the new one. That's all.
Yeah.
Assignment
Srinivas.
part, right?
Yeah. Srinivas. Actually, you know how to create the material type, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Same thing. The thing is
Okay, instead of the old one, we have to keep
yeah,
the
in
new
the field reference,
material
you
type.
have to mention your particular field reference which you have created. That's all.
Okay.
That is the changes. Done. So we have saved. So we have assigned the material type to the PUT field reference. Then we need to assign the field reference to the industry sector as well, right? See, there that time I told you field selection reference, plant, industry, and the material type. Once we are done with the creation part of the field reference, we have to assign for the industry and the material type, not for the plant. Plant we are not going to assign here. Okay. So how to create the industrial type? OM. Yes.
3.
3.
Yes. So let me take with available industry. Okay, this industry sector we can't create. The reason is already all the numeric we have used. Let me take with my industry only. That day we have created one industry, right? Mansa industry. Here you can see, right? Mansa industry. This we have created that day while
Yes,
creating
yes.
the industry sector. So what you have to do is in the field reference part, instead of MAN, mention PUT, our
PUT.
field reference. Okay. Just you need to do the changes, field reference. Done?
Yes.
We have assigned the field reference to the industry sector as well. So now what we have to do is we have to check. Mansa industry. So which material type we have created?
TUP.
Yes, we will take the TUP. One second. Yeah, TUP. Yeah, you can see it here, right? TUP raw material.
Yes.
So which changes we have made?
Accounting. Yes.
HSCD. Storage location HSL1. See, we
Yeah.
have changed the extension material group as an required entry, right? You can see the changes, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is how we have to do. Any doubt?
No. But this you have to change everything, na? Like in the field reference and
Yeah,
material
once you're
type.
done with
Just
the field reference, no need to change the material type and all. Already, whichever the material type you have, you can do the assignment part also. Just no need to confuse. I have created one more material type. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah. Any doubt?
No.
Yeah. So you can see the changes, right? Extended material group. We have made the changes here. Any doubt?
Ma'am, can you once again show the assignment part of the material type description?
Yeah, sure. Srinivas, you understood how to create the field reference, right? Just you
Yes,
wanted
yes.
to know only the assignment part, right?
Only assignment.
Yeah. So what you have to do is OM H2
Yes, sir.
for the material type, right? For example, we have created one material type here. Which one, Manish?
We have created PUT.
No,
Material
TUP
type
field reference.
TUP.
Yes. Yeah, TUP we have created actually, Srinivas.
Yes.
See here, for this, we have mentioned the field reference name here. Only you need to change the field reference, PUT. Before it was ROH, we have changed to our field reference, that is PUT. Okay. Just you have to mention your field reference and just you have to save. Done.
Yes.
This is how assignment for the material type. The same thing for the material industry sector. See, we already created one industry sector, right? Mansa industry. Here also the same thing in the field reference section. You have to mention whichever the field you have created. Before it was an MA and something, I have changed it to PUT. And then you have to save.
This I understood. And
Yeah.
I would have done also.
Yeah. Any doubt?
No.
Srinivas, actually you have to, the thing is, except Manish, none of you guys have practiced. That is the reason whatever the steps is only telling by Manish. He understood all the topics today. Right, Manish? Only the assignment part is left from the from Manish. So that's why all the steps, whichever you have practiced, it is easy for him. The others, you guys have not practiced. That is the reason you are facing these issues. So better you go and practice today till the vendor master. Today we have completed with the vendor master configuration plus the leftover topics, the material types configuration. So if you're facing any issues, just let me know. We can connect later. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Sukanya, no need to worry. Just follow the recording one. Once you are done with the number ranges and all, you can connect the topic, okay? Or else if you're facing any issues, just give me a text.